Tonight, we journey through a story filled with peace and kindness. Gloxinia and Frisia's heartwarming friendship. His story is about the friendship between a human named Gloxinia and a kind witch named Frisia, highlighting their bond, and how they nurture each other's growth through companionship and kindness. Once upon a time in a charming village nested among rolling hills, there lived a young human named Gloxinia and a kind witch named Frisia. Gloxinia was a curious soul, always eager to explore the world around him, while Frisia was wise and gentle, often seen tending to her enchanted garden filled with vibrant flowers and healing herbs. One sunny morning, Gloxinia wandered into the forest, captivated by the bird songs and the rustling leaves. He had heard tales of magical beings living there but never imagined he would meet one. As he strolled deeper into the woods, he stumbled upon an unusual clearing with a lovely cottage in the center, surrounded by an array of blossoming plants. Intrigued, Gloxinia approached, his eyes wide with wonder. Frisia, sensing his presence, stepped out and greeted him with a warm smile. "Hello, young one," she said softly. "What brings you to my little corner of the world?" Gloxinia, though initially startled, felt an instant connection with Frisia's kindness. "I was just exploring," he admitted, "and I must say, your garden is one of the most beautiful I've ever seen." Frisia laughed, a melodious sound that seemed to harmonize with the forest. "Glonfity, dear. Would you like to help me tend to it?" she asked, her eyes twinkling. Thus began a delightful friendship between Gloxinia and Frisia. They spent countless days together, with Gloxinia learning the secrets of nature and magic from Frisia. Over time, he grew stronger, both in body and spirit, with Frisia's guidance nurturing his growth. Gloxinia, in return, shared stories of the village and brought small gifts for her garden. One day, Frisia revealed a special part of her garden, a circle of ancient stones that held powerful magic. "This is a place of great significance," she explained. "It binds the forest and ensures its vitality. Together, we must protect it." Gloxinia felt honored by the trust Frisia placed in him. They vowed to safeguard the forest and its magic, their bond deepening with each passing season. The villagers soon noticed Gloxinia's transformation. He had become more compassionate, wise, and understanding. Whenever someone fell ill or needed help, Gloxinia and Frisia were there to offer remedies from her garden and comforting words. The village thrived, thanks to their benevolent influence. As years passed, the bond between Gloxinia and Frisia strengthened, proving that true companionship could bridge any divide. They were living proof that kindness and friendship could transform lives and create magic of its own. Let's begin another chapter, warm and comforting. Crocus and Amaryllis, a winter's comfort. This story is about the heartwarming friendship between a girl named Crocus and a winter spirit named Amaryllis, finding companionship and comfort in the heart of winter. In a small village nestled between snow-capped mountains, there lived a kind-hearted girl named Crocus. She loved winter more than any other season, as it brought out the tranquil beauty of her surroundings. One evening, while walking through the forest, she noticed a soft, glowing light among the trees. Curious and unafraid, Crocus followed the light and stumbled upon a towering clearing. There, she met Amaryllis, the winter spirit, who looked like she was woven from moonlight and frost. Amaryllis had been lonely, wandering through the silent woods for countless winters, bringing the chill but longing for warmth. Crocus felt an immediate connection, and without hesitation, asked Amaryllis if she would like to see the village. So Amaryllis agreed and they set off together. The villagers were astonished, but accepted the winter spirit with open arms, offering him the warmth of their hearths and hearts. As the days passed, Amaryllis brought gentle snow and sparkling ice, transforming the village into a winter wonderland. Crocus and Amaryllis became inseparable friends, bringing comfort and joy to each other. The bond between them grew, and with it, the village flourished in the unique beauty that only a true friendship could inspire. Every winter thereafter, Crocus and Amaryllis joyfully awaited the first snowfall, knowing it marked the beginning of another season filled with love and warmth. For in the heart of winter, they had found the comfort of true companionship. Now let's move softly into our next tale. Gloxinia and Dahlia, a tale of faith. This story is about Gloxinia and Dahlia, whose faith and friendship restore a magical garden's life and beauty through adversity. In a quaint little village surrounded by lush meadows, lived a man named Gloxinia, known for his unwavering faith and gentle nature. Every morning, he would walk to the village garden to tend to the flowers, ensuring they blossomed in vibrant hues. The garden was his sanctuary, and he poured his heart into nurturing every petal. One day, as Gloxinia was working in the garden, he heard a soft whisper among the leaves. Startled, he looked around and saw a pea figure with wings shimmering in the sunlight. It was Dahlia, the garden guardian. She was a spirit tasked with protecting the flora of the village. Dahlia spoke to Gloxinia, her voice like the gentle rustle of leaves. She thanked him for his dedication and revealed that his faith and love had strengthened the garden's magic. Gloxinia was struck and promised to continue his care with even more fervor. Over time, Gloxinia and Dahlia developed a unique bond. They would share stories of the past and dreams of the future. Gloxinia would speak of the beauty of human hope, while Dahlia shared the enchantment of nature's cycles. Their friendship became the heart of the garden, infusing it with life and wonder. However, one fateful winter, a harsh storm threatened to destroy their beloved sanctuary. The winds howled and the snow piled high, burying the vibrant flowers under a cold blanket. Gloxinia feared for the garden's survival, and his faith wavered. Seeing his sorrow, Dahlia comforted him, reminding him of the magic they had woven together. She showed him how the roots, though unseen, held the promise of spring. With renewed faith, Gloxinia walked tirelessly through the winter, protecting what he could and trusting in unseen magic. As the frost slowly melted, the garden began to awaken. Shoots of green emerged, and the flowers blossomed brighter than ever before. Gloxinia realized it was their unyielding faith that had restored the garden. From then on, he knew that even in the harshest of times, faith could bring life and hope. Dahlia, proud of their partnership, gifted Gloxinia with a small glowing gem. She explained it was a symbol of their eternal bond, and the magic of faith between them. Gloxinia cherished the gem, carrying it with him always as a reminder of their journey. And so, in the village surrounded by lush meadows, the garden thrived, a testament to the power of faith and the beautiful friendship between a man and a garden guardian. Every night, Gloxinia would look at the gem, feeling the warmth of Dahlia's presence, knowing their faith would forever keep the garden vibrant. The next story awaits, calm and kind. The Innocence of Muck and Sedge. This story is about Muck, a human, and Sedge, a dwarf, whose innocent hearts guide them on an enchanting adventure to find a mystical waterfall and deepen their bond of friendship. In a verdant valley nestled between rolling hills, there lived a young man named Muck and a dwarf named Sedge. Muck had eyes as blue as the summer sky, and hair the color of ripe wheat. Sedge's beard, as thick as the forest foliage, was adorned with tiny flowers he would pick during his wanderings. Their friendship was as pure as the crystal streams that flowed through their valley. One sunny morning, they set out on an adventure, their hearts light and their spirits high. "Come, Muck," called Sedge, his voice filled with excitement. "Let's find the hidden waterfall today." They had heard tales of a mystical waterfall, its water said to shimmer like liquid diamonds. The path to the waterfall was through the dense, enchanted forest, where the trees whispered secrets to those who would listen. As they walked, Muck and Sedge marveled at the beauty around them. Birds sang melodies that danced through the air, and the scent of wildflowers embraced them like an old friend. Innocence was their guide, and joy their companion. Along the way, they encountered creatures both big and small. A gentle deer nuzzled Muck's hand, and a family of rabbits hopped around Sedge's feet. They spoke to the animals in a language only understood in the realms of pure hearts. Each step brought them closer to their goal, but the journey was filled with delight. They stopped to spit stones over a babbling brook and to climb trees whose branches felt like arms reaching out to hug them. "Sedge, this is amazing," exclaimed Muck, his laughter echoing through the forest. "It truly is," replied Sedge, a smile spreading across his face beneath his bushy beard. After hours of exploring, they finally heard the distant roar of the waterfall. Their pace quickened with anticipation. As they reached the clearing, they were greeted by the sight of the magnificent waterfall. It was more beautiful than they had ever imagined, cascading water that sparkled in the sunlight, creating rainbows and casting a magical glow on the surrounding foliage. "We found it," cried Muck, his eyes wide with wonder. "We really did," added Sedge. They sat by the edge of the waterfall, letting the cool mist settle on their skin. They shared stories of their dreams and hopes, each word carried away on the gentle breeze. Time seemed to stand still as they basked in the beauty of the moment, their hearts full of innocence and joy. The journey back to the village was just as delightful. They retraced their steps, leaving footprints of friendship along the way. As the sun set, casting a golden hue over the valley, Muck and Sedge knew that the bond they shared was the true treasure of their adventure. They promised each other more journeys and more memories, their hearts always aligned with the pure joy of discovery. The valley was their home, but it was their innocence that made it a paradise. Thank you for joining me tonight. Sweet dreams.